Yeah. Sometimes healing don't come from silence. It comes from speaking truth, lessons, and love. Yeah. Talk about it. Open your heart. One conversation at a time. One at a time.
Hey y'all, I Speaks back at it again. Y'all, I was on Instagram just minding my own business. I swear I be minding my own business. This stuff just be calling me. Y'all, when are we as black people? I'm talking to my black people, not just melanated folks. I'm talking about black people. Y'all, when are we gonna stop labeling us not getting what we want as racism? Like, it's for real. We are in the first day of the second quarter of 2026. When are we gonna stop calling everything racism? Like, let's be for real. So today we have a case of a mother the in New York State, Upper East Side, and her daughter visiting the well-known cosmetics store Ulta Beauty. Now, I gotta start off with some truth, y'all. Black people and Ulta is a new thing. Ulta, Sephora, all of that. That is new to us. Y'all know historically we go to the Chinese beauty supply to get our stuff. So, going into these specialty stores is new for us. This is something that's taken off, I'm gonna say, within the last 5 to 10 years. So these stores, because they were not built or constructed or founded or whatever word y'all want to use with us in mind, they are slow on the uptake when it comes to meeting our needs. Okay. So this mother and her 7-year-old daughter are suing Ulta Beauty in federal court. They are alleging that they were discriminated against by a stylist in Ulta when they came to the store wanting to have their hair done. Now, I got some feelings about that, but we'll get into that in a minute. Right now, we're just going to stick with the facts. Okay, so we got a mama taking her 7-year-old daughter to Ulta to try to get her hair done. So, according to court paperwork, the family is accusing the stylist in Ulta of refusing to do their hair because she, quote, doesn't do their kind of hair. Now, on its face, for me, I'm okay with that. I'm completely okay with a stylist telling me they don't know how to do what I am requesting they do versus telling me they can do it and then not only not being able to create the style, but you mess up my hair in the process. So if you tell me you don't know what to do off the rip, I'm cool with that. I'm good with that. But apparently, this woman was not. Why? I don't know. I would love to talk to her because yeah, her taking your money and messing up your hair was gonna do what? Then you try to turn around and want to sue for that. So on his face, again, I'm cool with this, stylist telling her that, she doesn't. And I don't even think she said, I'm not gonna do your hair because I don't do y'all kind of hair. I think she told her she doesn't know how to do. And y'all know sometimes white folk, sometimes y'all in your word choice is not the best. So she may have said, your kind of hair, but didn't mean it as in, anything derogatory or racist. It was just, I don't know how to do this. It could have been that simple, but because we want to be sensitive and gotta stay in the victim mindset, we automatically go to, oh, she being racist. So for me, it sounds like, because I'm just going based off of, you know what I'm saying, the ultras that we have in my area. There's usually one or two. On a good day, you got two, you know what I'm saying, two hairstylists in there. Usually it's just one. On a good day, you'll have, you know what I'm saying, more than one, makeup consultant. It's usually one person who handle one person for each type of need. Like, I'm just gonna be honest, you know, in this economy, that's kind of what it is. So if she was the only one there, then that's what it is. Um, but now, according to the lawsuit as well, the mother is stating that both her and her daughter had hats on when you're saying they entered the store. Again, y'all black people, don't matter if you had your hat on or not. If she don't know how to work with your hair, she don't know how to work with your hair. Hell, most of us don't know how to work with our hair. That's why y'all out here so called natural, walking around looking like Who Shot John. Y'all and y'all, you know what I'm saying, natural, you know what I'm saying, this is me, you know what I'm saying, this is how I am, take me as I am. Y'all be looking the same way I be looking when I be getting ready to relax my hair. You got like 3 inches of new growth, and you done had some braids in, and you take the braids out, and you go through and grease your scalp. Y'all be looking the same way every day. So let's stop this and just tell the truth. And as a mother, why are you not doing your daughter's hair? I'm just saying, maybe it's me and the way I was raised, but I mean, yeah. I had my, saying, spells where I, saying, went to the salon. Like, I went to, when I was taking piano, so that was from like 5 to like 9. Every Thursday after my piano lesson, I went across the street to get my hair done. So like the my piano teacher was on the right side of the street, and the salon was on the left side of the street. So after my lesson, I would go across the street, get my hair done. Usually my grandmama was already over there, because she would drop me off at my piano lesson and go over there and be getting her hair done. So when I got there, she'd be in the process of finishing up or whatever they was doing, and all she had to do was make sure I was good. And we keep on trucking. But for the majority of it, if other than, the nightly, plat maintenance that, my mama would do, my grandmother did our hair. But like, mama, what you got? Mothers today don't do hair. That's the problem. Y'all know how to do no hair. Y'all know how to do y'all hair. So you definitely ain't trying to take no time to figure out how to do your kids' hair. And that was a bonding experience, if we're gonna be for real with it. And that's another thing that's what's wrong with the black culture. That used to be culture. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, everybody, you had your barrette bag. You know what I'm saying? You had your shoe box, which, you know what I'm saying, your little ribbons and barrettes and all of that going on. And you know what I'm saying? You get your mom be like, you know what I'm saying, get your brush and your grease, and sit down between her legs, and she would get to work. We don't have that no more. And that's the problem. But mama didn't want to do no hair. My mama didn't know how to do no hair. Mama drags this chick, this child down to Ulta, is told, you know what I'm saying, I don't know how to work with your hair. I don't want to mess nothing up. That ain't what I'm trying to do. And she's rewarded by being sued. I mean, like, what we doing? Black people, why we black women, forget black people. Black women, why are y'all, because I don't move like that. Why are y'all so obsessed with being some kind of victim? Like, y'all put yourselves in situations, and then, you know what I'm saying, when it don't work in your favor, then you want to try to, you know what I'm saying, use the whole victim narrative. This was, I wanted us to get our hair done. It ain't work out. It's time to move on to something else. Not, we gonna file a whole lawsuit. Cause now, you know what I'm saying, you got, it's some burdens you got to, you know what I'm saying, meet. But it's to even be, you know what I'm saying, take it seriously. And what is with this who is the raggedy ass lawyer who going along with this? I mean, like, let's be for real. Who is the raggedy ass attorney who is even trying? Like, y'all be giving the legal profession a bad name. Everything is not an opportunity to try to get a dollar. It's not. And we just gonna need to be real honest about that. We gotta stop being victims. We gotta, you know what I'm saying, start taking some we gotta start doing some self-reflection. Cause I mean, even if this was like I'm going, you know what I'm saying, treat, you know what I'm saying, my baby to getting her hair done or whatever. It didn't work out, so you should have been able to step in and work something out. Like, why don't you have a y'all don't have a family stylist, or you know somebody who knows somebody? Like, how we end up at Ulta talk about getting our hair done? That's all I want to know. That's all I want to know. But I ain't gonna make this too long. I'm just like, can we be for real? Everything is not racism. This is not racism. This is, it didn't work out. Let me, you know what I'm saying, pivot and move on to plan B. Not an opportunity of, ooh, you know what I'm saying, let me be the victim. They don't love us. It ain't that serious. Save all of that for something that really matters. Getting your hair done at Ulta doesn't matter. So with that, I will bid y'all a adieu. This is Alma Eyes Speaks, speaking the truth as I see it. Like the video, share, subscribe if you have not, and I will see y'all on the next one. Bye.